Welcome back to Breaking Skyrim. And as we return to Jorvaskr, we see a gruesome scene that the Silver Hand have attacked.
The Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack Jorvaskr.
These two aren't a problem.
Most of them. The Silver Hand. They finally had the nerve to attack Jorvaskr.
Do believe that now this narrows it down to just 2 more missions, and then we can start breaking this mage. There's a couple of extra steps that you have to go through, make things easier, but
we will avenge Kodlak, and they will know terror before the end.
Yeah, no, we'll go, bro. I'm just gonna loot the bodies.
I've been tending to the warrior at Jorvaskr for as long as I can remember.
Alright. So now, head outside. We're gonna see if we can find somewhere close to fast travel to. Now, if you ever run into where you're, not being able to see on the map, it's because it's going for the top objective. Go over to the objective you want. Oh, they're up near Dawnstar. Beautiful. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to go to the stables. We're going to pay for ourselves a carriage. And we're going to use that to get to Dawnstar. Now while we're there, we're going to do the classic Dawnstar chest. If you don't know about it, you're going to find out. And this works if anything's close to one of the major holds.
I can take you to any of the holds. Where do you want to go?
Top of the
Climb
list.
and back, and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
Now, if we have some luck with us, the caravans will be in town. Because this chest is connected to the Khajiit caravans, so you can reset their inventory and just do an infinite loop. Helps to break your smithing and enchanting a lot faster. Well, how about that? So, first step is get rid of any dragons in the area. Where'd that go?
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. Return of the Dragons.
Right.
I wonder if we should not leave Skyrim and ply our trade elsewhere.
Well, he doesn't seem to be offensive, so...
We can avoid them if we do not stay in one
Goods
place.
as well.
Okay,
Yes?
well, at least until he attacks. Ooh, missed it. You're gonna want to come up here to the upper level of Dawnstar. Past the inn. Past the Jarl.
Divine's sake, Scald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war room?
And then past the mine. This little cluster of rocks here. You're gonna crouch down because this makes it a little easier to find. Invisible chest. Now just take anything and everything and you may think you want. I know people who just empty the chest, but whoop, I didn't want that. Oh, I'm paralyzed. It's fine, I'm just gonna fall over when I get out of the inventory. Now, I would suggest grabbing glass and straw if you plan on building your own house. Surprised I haven't consumed salt yet. And finally we get ourselves a backpack. I thought we would have found one by now, but what do we got for backpacks? Just regular backpacks. fine, just because I know I'm gonna end up. Oh no, paralyzation. Could have gone with the thief one, but the thief one does lockpicking, and I'm skipping all that. So we're 10. That's a nice jump. Now I like to come over here after I've found all their useful items and whatnot. Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna disenchant everything first. Make any enchantments we can. Go ahead and do the loop with the mage here. Buy some more stones. Make some more stuff. Save your grands for yourself later. So, ring. That. Come over here.
If you're here about... Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Start with the petties and the lessers.
Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
Boy, the sarcasm is thick with that. Alright. And then continue the process. And again, it's just good to do this along the way and get those levels up. We only needed to get to level 12 to unlock a specific mission. But even if we haven't, we just go to the area, start the mission. Nothing into Magicka. Almost. Oh, wait a second. Now, conjuration's going to become very important here shortly. Because bound weapons. So where did she go?
I had hoped life... Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
So I'm gonna go ahead and pick one up. Got ourselves bound axe.
Mm-hmm.
She's right around where she was. We got everything we needed. Now the main reason is because right now our weapon, we're doing 49 damage. Yeah. So we just took a novice, and bound weapons do more damage. Now if we come here,
I served in the Great War as a leader in battle mage.
43. So we're just underneath what we had.
Desire
But
to go back.
beautiful part is eventually move Hilda. Beautiful part eventually is that will have a constant soul trap on it. Fill up more gems, and then we continue to break enchanting. And then you come over here, take any of the enchanted weapons and armor that you already had the enchantments for.
Seems like no one is getting a decent... looking to protect
Sell them to the
yourself
blacksmith.
or deal some damage?
No, he doesn't have full facilities. But you can take any of the pelts you have.
Need a dagger.
Use any of the ingredients you found from the chest here in town. No steel, no iron, so let's go leather.
You looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Sell that too. Now that you've gone and done all that, if the caravan is still in the area, which they are,
So many. Take a look.
if you get into their inventory once,
May your road
it'll
lead you
regenerate
towards
stuff.
that.
Because, you know, you already took their gold, and that instantly resets their inventory if their gold was at 0. Or at least it will one time. To do it again, you know, go ahead and do the loop after you take everything from the chest, and then go make a quick save in front of her. Make her aggressive by smacking her a bit, and then reload your save. And that'll reset their inventory. Just talk to her, ask her what she's got for sale, and then come back here to the chest. Grab all the stuff. This is a great way to get all of the enchantments for the level that you're at right now. It's a great way to fill up on a lot of leather, a lot of soul gems. Lockpicks, that's another good one. Any few ingredients if you're into alchemy. There we go. I wanted a mage's backpack. Smithing, but and again, if you just want to take everything, but usually that over encumbers you and whatnot, but then you just trudge down, sell everything to the blacksmith and what have you.
By the divines, I'm tired.
Alright, there's that.
If you're here, spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Back to another fine
And
day
then
in
one more trip
Dawnstar.
to the blacksmith. And we'll continue on our way. But yeah, that's the enchanting and smithing loop. Just wait for the caravan to be here in town. Run through, grab anything and everything that'll help
like no
advance that.
Take a look.
Not to mention, it's a great way for you to make a little bit of extra gold.
Come back.
Okay. So now that we got all that set,
Need steel.
we'll continue on our Silverhand extermination mission. Now, I thought this was pretty cool. You can have a reindeer as a mount. Which is why this reindeer has a saddle. There's a Skyrim St. Nicholas, basically. Santa Claus down over here. Go ahead and talk to him and whatnot. Oh, that mammoth done messed his day up. Why is there... Oh, and there was a baby mammoth involved? Oh my goodness. Let's save Santa Claus. Damn it. Focus. As you can see, decent damage out of the bound weapon, and eventually it's going to have Soul Trap. All you got to do is keep summoning it into battle. Okay. Either the mammoth was trying to save him, or I don't know, I'm not a detective. But, yeah, talk to him, buy yourself a reindeer. You can also buy his clothes, run around looking all festive. Mining deposit right here. Always be on the lookout for those. They will help with your smithing. Now, I know it's incredibly boring as you're sitting here, you know, trying to imagine yourself, your character's motivation, you know, vengeance and revenge now that they have taken out an elder of your clan. Wow. But, it's still boring, just walking, running, whenever your stamina comes back. Eventually, we're gonna break your stamina to where you can just run through it, or there's, methods to farm certain things, like restoration is one of the things, sadly, you have to grind in the mage break, but you can grind it with a certain spell that we'll eventually acquire going through the mage's storyline, College of Winterhold. But there's a much faster break that we'll get to for that. But eventually we're gonna have either faster periods of, jeez, they're everywhere. Faster periods of getting in between places, or things to do in the middle of, because, you know, you don't always have random encounters. I'm surprised, like, a pack of wolves hasn't shown up to eat this herded deer. But it's a long process, just because once we get to the broken part, there we are. Summon your axe. There we go. Now, it is a pricey spell. You can see it almost took everything I had. But that's one of the reasons you want a few pieces of equipment to have, you know, magic and boost if you can find a ring or an amulet. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here before we get inside. And I'll see you guys in the next one.